Hello, do you hear me?
Yeah, hey man, I could hear you.
All right, so what's your debate proposition?
I'm just proposing that in some situations, it is vegan to buy non-vegan cat food and to feed it to your cat. And then also there are many situations where, like in virtue of me or like I think anyone not having a justification for pee or not pee, we should just all remain agnostic on whether or not it's vegan to buy non-vegan cat food to feed it to your cat. So I could give a situation where I'm agnostic if you want to hear that.
Sure.
Yeah, so let's just say a cat shows up to your doorstep. By virtue of what is it not vegan to bring the cat in and feed it non-vegan cat food that you bought? Because presumably the cat that was outside probably would have just been killing a bunch of like mice and like all types of animals. So like do we really we don't know, we don't have any evidence to prove that it's causing more rights violations by bringing in the cat versus not, right? So like
Well,
what.
we don't have any evidence that it's causing more rights violations, but we know it's causing rights violations.
Right, and that's why I'm agnostic on whether or not it is vegan to do so or not vegan because it's like, yeah, sure, it's gonna cause rights
Okay,
violations.
if there was a serial killer who was out killing people, he ended up coming into your house and then you fed him chopped up people. Well, you don't know if it's causing more rights violations, but you know you're causing rights violations by feeding him chopped up people.
Well, I guess the symmetry breaker would be, well, that's the thing though. Like serial killers are a lot different than predators, but
No,
if it's
they literally are predators.
I mean, I was just in talking like in virtue of how many people they kill because you can kill like two people and be a serial killer. I don't know what the definition of serial killer is, but I mean, uh, in that case, I wouldn't be agnostic. I mean, I still would be because what, like, let's just say you're actually causing less rights violations by. Wait, is the serial killer killing humans or animals? That's a huge distinction to make.
Doesn't matter.
Well, if he's just killing animals, then obviously no, because I value humans more than animals. But if he's killing humans and it's the only way to like prevent the serial killer from going outside and killing a bunch of people is to just feed them chopped up humans, well then I'm agnostic because I have no justification to think that it isn't vegan to do that.
How about you don't feed him anything and then no deaths will occur?
Well, what I would do is I strongly lean towards it not being vegan to do that. But as far as like just making the affirmative claim that you're not vegan in virtue of letting him in and then feeding him chopped up humans versus just having him to be outside, I'm just not persuaded. I'm not convinced that that isn't vegan. Like it would be an empirical claim to like know exactly what he's doing. So like, I mean,
So,
obviously, yeah.
like, if there were, say, a zombie or, I don't know, a vampire, some sort of monster that feeds off of people outside, you know he's going to kill more people. You invite him inside. You think you're agnostic on whether or not it's morally acceptable to feed that monster chopped up people.
If that's the only thing, oh wait, no, not even if that's the only thing you could do, but like let's just say, because I don't think you're morally obligated to take in the monster and then like kill it or some shit to prevent rights violations. But I just like, what's the justification for it being not vegan to bring it in and then feed it chopped up people? I mean,
Because
I
that's
lean towards it,
causing
yeah.
a rights violation.
Yeah, but I think the way you're looking at it is I care about whether or not I'm causing the rights violations, not
You
how many
are
rights
by fucking
violations.
buying chopped up people.
No, no, I'm not saying that you aren't causing rights violations. I agree you are. I'm just saying I'm not caring about that. I'm caring about the overall suffering and rights violations being caused. So
If
it's
you
like,
care about the overall rights violations being caused, then you wouldn't cause a rights violation.
well, you said you said hypothetically the monster's gonna eat a lot of people. So it's like if I do
Right?
care, uh, like preferably I'd just kill the monster, but I'm not actually positive, so I don't have any proof that it's the case that bringing in the monster and feeding it chopped up humans is actually worse than not doing so.
Doesn't matter if it's worse. It matters if you're causing a rights violation.
All right, I think I found the point of disagreement. It's you say it's not acceptable in virtue of you being the one causing the rights violations versus them. I look at it at like a just overall, like generally, like how many rights violations are occurring, how much suffering. But if you're just saying by virtue of you causing the rights violations, I guess I would just I operate with a different definition of veganism. So if that's your point of contention, then I'd probably just say we can
No,
agree to
no,
disagree.
veganism is has one definition. It's extending human rights to animals. That's all it is. So
Uh,
if there was a human being that could only eat fucking people, or I don't know, some sort of specialized vegan food, um fake people food made out of plants, he was outside killing people, you invited him in, do you think it's okay to pay for people to get killed to feed that person?
well, I'm not convinced it's a moral obligation to do so, because if you're saying it's a
We're
moral
talking
obligation,
about fucking inviting a cat in. I'm giving you an analogous situation.
right, even for the serial killer or monster, I'm not convinced that it's a moral obligation to just feed the serial killer like Beyond Meat or some shit.
Okay,
So
I'm gonna just tell you you're clearly not smart enough for this conversation, and I'm done.
I'm
So
sorry,
thanks
wait,
for
what did I
coming
say
on.
that wasn't smart enough? All right, dude.
Thanks for
Take care,
coming
man.
on. Bye bye. Oh my. Oh wait. I fucking. Jesus Christ. All right, RC. What did you want to talk about?
Hello, my brother. How are you doing?
I'm fine. What do you
Hello there.
want?
I want to talk about veganism.
Yeah, we're done.